Thank you very much. I think we would quickly take some questions from our church members. We have a lot of questions here. We are hoping to finish them before we leave this pulpit this morning. So my first question will go to Reverend Ato. One, what makes a man a womanizer? So it means that, say, from how the person said it, you can see clearly that maybe, you've seen him with this, we can be in the same church, and then you know she dated A, he dated A, and then continued to date B, but let's say there was, and then later on, at the end of the year, you saw him date C.
Okay.
Yeah, so what does that make him a womanizer in the church?
So, there are many factors and reasons for people jumping from one relationship to the other.
Yeah.
From human resource point of view and angle, if they interview you and you keep jumping from one place to the other every 2 years, 1 year, you've changed job, they will not take you, because it means that you don't have loyalty. You don't have loyalty. The very first video, the video we watched about a young boy asking the grandfather about love and then the marriage. The grandfather said, there is no perfection. We understand that. Then there are those who are not just craving for perfection. They don't have the grit to deal with every form of imperfection. That is troubling. Yeah. So, you can't easily say that person is a womanizer or not. There are many reasons. You have to find out. Is it that the person doesn't have grit? Is it that they don't have patience? Is it that they are not kind? There could be many reasons. What was the issue with the ladies they went out with? However, if in 1 year you have gone out 3 times, we just mentioned that if you go into a relationship right after another relationship, it's a red flag. So maybe not only and then we that is one thing. Then the other part is this way. There are people who are flirtatious. Even though they are going out with Lady Lillian, they are very flirty. They flirt with the other lady there. They flirt with you. And you don't see that you are special. It's a very dangerous thing. Then the other one is a man who, he's with you and he's with another person. A woman who has 3 boyfriends. I don't understand when you fail mass. How do you fail maths? How are you poor? How are you broke, girl? When you have 3 boyfriends, you're able to, their time don't crash, their head don't crash. You have been keeping them very well for 3 years with 3 boyfriends. Nobody has caught anybody. You can't balance your accounting life. That one is a womanizer or womanizer.
Thank you very much, Rev. So, Bakwesi, quickly, someone in the church wants to know, how do I deal with a woman? Is it good to marry a lady who is extremely overambitious and all about getting money and worldly possessions and makes you feel you are less important and she can walk off at any time?
That's a very interesting question. Let me bring it out in this way. For one thing, there is a thing about submitting, right, which we've spoken about here. And if the woman doesn't show signs that she will submit to you, right, in the relationship, don't expect that it will all of a sudden come. From my experience, right, as a man, I believe during the courtship, there is a point where you have to share like your grand vision for your life, your ambitions, who you want to be, right? And the woman should be able to find herself inside it. And I believe that if your grand vision, your direction, and your ambitions in life and hers don't match, if the two of you choose to move forward in that relationship, you should just know that you're just setting yourself up for failure in the future. If it can be resolved, if her grand vision can fall under yours, or can fall in the greater vision the two of you want to have, why not? You go ahead. I'm sure there are always ways to balance all these things. She can be very ambitious, and you can be like the fun in her fire. Yeah. I've actually watched a video of a CEO. She's managing big companies. She's a woman. She has so many children, but the husband has chosen to be the one at home to balance the house so that she can be a CEO. You understand? So it's very possible, but you have to together make that choice. That I've seen that she's a leader. She will lead people. She will lead organizations. I'll nurture that in her, ensure that she stands in front of the world, and I'll be the one standing behind her like a solid rock so that she can move forward. That is very possible. But if you feel that you can't handle that successful woman, then move aside. Let somebody who can handle that woman handle her.
Thank you very much, Prophecy. Thank you very much. So, Mommy, someone in the church wants to know, how can couples distinguish between healthy disagreements that promote growth and persistent opposition that undermines unity? How do we? Couples, yes. How do they distinguish between healthy disagreements? So, in this case, is this when there is a disagreement? How do they know whether this one is a healthy one and this one is actually a chaotic one? How do we?
I don't know the basics of the disagreement, but in general, before disagreement will happen in any way, there should be a reason. What are we benefiting? The two of us, what we are disagreeing, what are the benefits? Is it going to be for the two of us or is going to destroy us? So once you know the benefit that is coming is for all of you, I think you can talk about it. Because some of the disagreements, we agree to disagree. And so it's natural. But you should know the basics of the disagreement. If it's going to help the two of you, I think you have to arrive at the point.
Thank you very much. So, Rev, this one is do it better. Rev, someone in the church also wants to know, saying that my girlfriend can call to ask me if I had told someone we are dating. Not once, not twice, even though I haven't gone saying it to anyone. This gets on my nerves and I get angry. Does she value our relationship at all, or she's just hanging around with me?
Me, I didn't talk about privacy. It was Brackwisi who spoke about privacy. So I think the question should go to, please, Brackwisi should answer that. This one, the girlfriend or the boyfriend gets angry that you have told somebody that we are going out. But why should you be angry? So you talk about privacy, so please answer that.
Well, I mean, in every relationship, you have to be able to talk with each other. There are difficult subjects, I know. But that's what makes relationships. When we can go through difficult conversations and move forward. That's the sign that the relationship will survive. So, what I would advise is sit down and talk. Ask and understand why the person is getting angry because of learning.
Why don't you post me?
Yes. I'm sure there may be a good reason. Maybe it will sound, but sit down and discuss and talk about it. And maybe you find okay, we can tell people in the church, or we can tell our families, or we can tell here. But for so and so reason, in my workplace, we have to keep it quiet.
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So now my question.
Yes, Rev, your question. Someone
if
in
you
the
ask
church,
and it is, I can give it to you. If it is not me who spoke about it.
This one is your question.
Okay.
Someone in the church would also want to know, saying that I am someone who loves to gift and be gifted, yet my girlfriend hardly surprises me, even as I do for her. Even on yesterday, being a vows day.
I knew it. I knew it. Somebody has nashed.
Not even a handkerchief was giving me, yet I did my part.
Yeah.
This really worries me, but seems she's not changing. Is it on good grounds to let her go, or is there any chance she might change?
Okay. Oh, so sorry. Our condolences to you that you nashed. All right. On a more serious note, I want you, please understand that we are also not advocating free work at the hint of every challenge or any challenge. I'll take a cue from what you just said. There are a lot of things that can be resolved by conversation, through hard talk. Gary Chapman wrote a book, 5 Love Languages. Many people don't know. So it is very possible that you have never really communicated to your girlfriend that you like gift. Somebody's love language is touch. Somebody's love language is being present. I found quickly my wife's love language. If you buy gift, no, because I remember those days, you're a boyfriend, so that you buy something, you can buy watch. She will not even wear it once. Then the battery will die. She doesn't even know that the battery has died. That kind of thing. So have a conversation with the person. Let them know what your love language is. Anytime people come for counseling, I tell them, know it. And when you know it, don't be negligent. Don't be. Please, let me finish on this one. Don't be. A lot of men, this morning I mentioned, they don't say I love you to your wife. O dress you until the wife one kata. Na so kono koye ne hair na wigi anse ni yoba na na the banchi mo na twi wuti na when my hu pa waka free. Meanwhile the day she's looking nice on kanta. People have been married 25 years. The last time they heard I love you was on the pulpit when they were. That was it. 25 years on kanta. So pastor onim say if onim say me donasan koko onim. But we be catch no cobra ni be catch no. So once in a while, who attended there and then they will come out. Once in a while, and they will join in there, Charlie, and they will join in there. Come for no. Find out if your wife's or your spouse's love language is presence. Is presence, and you are married to me, who moves a lot. It means that when I am home, I have to learn to be with you. And not that when I'm coming home, office, good evening, good evening. When you say baby saw Valentine gift, why you will name good evening, good evening. Johnny were him. Oh, not bra. Beman, I want to know when him kakran and the Jumambo and Jumambo and today we are home. Relax and let's have a conversation. Amen. Oh,
please, I want to add this to the same point. Sometimes it's the background the person is coming from. Intentional. Because most of us, the person has grown somewhere for the past 25 years with a different background. If you have come from somewhere you have met. The person, it doesn't mean that doesn't love you, no. But where he grew up from, they don't really experience those things like giving. So as they say, when they talk, when the talking comes in, I think he'll try and do his best. Once in a while, he may forget, but please keep reminding him or her. I think it will work.
Thank you very much. So because of our time, we will take our final, remarks from our panel members. However, most of the questions that have come in, we will answer them and then post it on the church page. So back, we see your final words.
Okay, so I'll start by touching on this. We should also learn not to only express love in what we enjoy. Let's say you love words of affirmation. So you keep on giving another person words of affirmation. Learn your partner. You see it. You ask. You observe. Once you learn their love language, you express love to them in their language. Yeah. You talk to somebody in their language for them to understand. Okay.
Do it better for Mr. Bakwa. Mommy, please, your final words.
Please, I want to stress on this point. Any relationship without honor and respect, it does not stand firm. Please learn to respect and honor your partner in any way. Please learn to protect them. You can be the better person to protect them. Because when somebody comes to your house, the way you address your partner or your wife or husband, the same way the person will address him or her. So when he comes and you are just, can't go for the bra. The person will stand there one, second time, the person will stand, mabo. But then, when the person comes and, please, my love, can you please check on this for me? You see, the person will come, hey, this man, although the woman is not that beautiful, but look at the way he respects.
Doing better for Mrs. Techi. So, Ray, your final words.
So let's keep the respect and honor. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. My final word goes back to you. Mostly, we want to change the other person. A wise man once said, when I was young, I wanted to change the world. But as I grew, I realized I have to change myself more and more. So you have heard something today. Change you. If I should sum up everything, I am a Christian, I'm a pastor. So I'll tell you this. Any person who doesn't honor God, who doesn't respect God, it's a very difficult relationship. People can only give you what they have. And the Bible says that it is only God that shares the love of God abroad in our heart. Romans chapter 5. A person can't give you love if they don't have love. All they are doing is performance. So when you go home, look for that as number one. Number two, you put the mirror down. Look at yourself in the mirror. What do I have to work on in my life? Because this is the conclusion of the matter. Flowers attract bees. You will attract your kind. There is something about you that attracts certain groups of people to you. If you position yourself through and in God, this is it. The person who has to find you must go through God to find you. And whilst they are going through God, God will also cleanse and purify them. But if you already conclude that you are okay, then you have already set yourself for trouble. We are all imperfect beings working towards perfection. And the one that perfects us is God. Find yourself in God, you will be fine.
Oh, to do it better. On this note, our sincere gratitude to my able panel. Thank you so much for their insight and thoughtful contributions to this section. A very big thank you to the young adult and singles planning team and everyone who worked diligently behind the scenes to make this program possible. We deeply appreciate your effort and dedication. May we continue to grow in wisdom and discernment as we look forward to an impactful, enriching episode, Junk in the Trunk, next Sunday. Happy Vows Day, and then church. Thank you.